Excuse me, Mr. Security, sir? Is there still someone at this cemetery? Oh, there is. Oh, great. Yeah, I know them. Or if I think it's them. Could you point me in their direction? Yes, I know them. They're, my partner. Has they been there all day? They haven't left since morning? Wait, what do you mean they refused to leave? They've been here since the funeral? I'm so sorry that they haven't left when you asked them. I'm sure it's just the emotions that are getting the best of them right now. Yeah, you're right. It would be a good idea if I can get them to leave tonight. I mean, they can come back tomorrow. Thank you for being patient with them. I'll go talk to them right now. Don't worry, sir. I'm gonna be okay. I'll try to get them to leave. Hi, sweetie. There you are. You're still here. Once again, my condolences to your best friend. I'm sorry about what happened to them. I truly am. They didn't deserve to die at such a young age. I tried to call you, but you're not answering your calls. Your friends and family are worried sick about you. They need you. You've been here since morning when the funeral happened. Everyone left to go home, and it's almost dawn. The security was about to close the cemetery until he found you standing here. You're lucky he's a good person, because they have some sort of understanding of what you're going through. I remember you introducing me to them as your friend at first, but they knew there was something more between us before we even realized it. Which is why they were giving us a hard time when it came to the three of us. They were acting like they were jealous because they thought I was going to replace you as their friend. But when your friend and I got close, they told me that they were just looking after you because they didn't want you to go through another heartbreak. That's when I found out that they knew we were in love. They told me that if you ever asked me out, which you did thankfully, that I should give you a chance. And I did. I guess it's safe to say it's the best decision I've ever made. Because with you, I found a purpose and a future to look forward to. Now we've been dating for years, where our relationship has gotten serious. If it wasn't for them encouraging me to say yes to you on our first date, I wouldn't have had the best years of my life as your girlfriend. Sweetie, the reason I'm telling you this is because you do realize that they're not truly gone, right? They may not be with us anymore, but as long as there are people who remember them, the contributions they have made, the good memories that comes with it, they still live with the people that changed their lives for the better, including us. They're still here with us because we choose to remember. We can still carry on with them in our memories because that's who we are. Sweetie, you haven't said a single word since I got here. Please say something. Anything. I'm worried sick about you. Wait, what? What did you just say? Sweetie, don't you dare finish that sentence. It's not your fault that they're gone. None of us knew this was gonna happen. So please, don't look for someone to blame for what happened to them. Don't we all wish we could have done something better to our loved ones that aren't here anymore? You tried your best, and that's what matters. So please, don't let your self-guilt consume you. I hate it that I'm the only one saying this to you, but you need to hear it. You have to move on. Sweetie, please hear me out. I know how much they meant to you, and how much they changed your life for the better growing up since you were kids. But they doesn't want you to just You're right. I have no right to know what they would have wanted for you. But please don't ever yell at me like that again. I'll let that one go, because this is a difficult time for you right now. I get it. I really do. But there's no excuse to lash out on someone who did nothing wrong on purpose. I'm sorry too. I shouldn't have said that. It's heartbreaking to see you like this. I know you're sad and upset for all the right reasons. You're allowed to grieve as much as you want, but you have to take care of yourself eventually. I may never know what they really want for you, but I know that they wouldn't want to see you like this. You've been so angry, rageful, and bitter about all this. You're showing this new side of yourself that I haven't seen, that I didn't expect coming from you. And it pains me to see you like this. I know you're a good person. Everyone in your life knows that you have so much good in you, including them. So please don't prove us wrong about you. What I'm doing here? I'm your girlfriend. Remember? Plus, I don't want you to be alone right now. Where was I earlier doing the funeral? I was at work. We need money to pay the bills after all. Why can't I just leave you to grieve? Because I made a promise to your best friend that I will look after you when they're not here. And I'm keeping that promise. Also, the cemetery is about to close. We can visit again tomorrow when they open. Besides, I need to know that my partner is doing okay with all this. And the only way for that to happen is if I have you in my arms at our home. You're not ready to be alone? Sweetie, the both of you will never be alone. I know you're still afraid to let them go. But please understand that there are other people looking up to you. We have to stay strong for all of them and help those who are still with us the same way they all helped us. Sweetheart, you are not fine. Please do not bottle up all these emotions inside of you right now. You're sad, angry, and confused at the same time. You haven't cried yet ever since I heard the news, but I can tell you've been struggling to keep it together. So please, don't keep it inside. It's okay to let it all go. Feel what you want to feel. No one will judge you. No one will think any less of you. Because we all go through this. We all lose someone important in our lives. But it takes their strength and their spirit that keeps us going. Think of them as your personal guardian angel. They may not be with us anymore, but they will still be by your side for the rest of your life, protecting you from harm that you wouldn't expect. I meant every word. They loves you for who you are, and I'm thankful that you introduced me to such a wonderful person like them, and that they made you the person that you are today. The one that I fell in love with. The one that I want to spend the future with for the rest of my life. No, please don't fight the tears. You need to let all of it out so you can heal from this pain. Come here, you. It's okay to cry. Just let it out. I'm here for you. I got you. It's okay. You don't have to say anything. Everything is going to be fine. You're not alone. You will never be alone. I got you. Just let all of it out. Shh. Shh. Please don't doubt yourself anymore. You did your best. And that's good enough. They were lucky to have a best friend like you. Do you feel better? I'll take it. I have an idea. How about we honor them? Shall we? Let's go home, look at their pictures, maybe some videos we share with them, share their stories and the great memories that we have of our time with them and with each other, and just celebrate their life by remembering them. Of course, I would do that for you. I'm not going to tell you to forget them and move on. I would never. They were important to me to some degree as well. It may not have been the bond that the two of you have, but we had our memories too. It's okay if you're not ready for that just yet. We can go at your own pace. I just don't want us to remember them out of sadness, but honor them as the friend that turned us into a couple. I know I'm right. I know you remember. There's that smile that I fell in love with. What are you talking about? It's my duty as your girlfriend to try and make you feel better about all of this. I know it's not a one-day process, but I'll be here for you every step of the way. Well, thank you as well for listening to what I had to say about them and trusting me to let yourself be vulnerable without judging you. I still meant every word. It's about nighttime, and we need to go so they can close down this cemetery. Don't worry. We'll come back tomorrow morning to visit their grave once more. We can bring some flowers, light up some candles, and just be there. Oh, I have an idea. Let's buy some helium balloons and bring some tomorrow along with a pen and a piece of paper. We can write a letter to them. Write out the things we wish we could have said to them in private. Tie it at the end of the string at the balloon and just let it fly to the sky as if we're sending a message to them in heaven. Do you like that idea? Great. We can stop by a party shop tomorrow to grab some balloons, but right now, let's go home. Talk about their stories and get some sleep before we come back here. Sweetie, I'm not letting you be alone tonight. I may not be going anywhere right now, but I want to cherish our time together as well. Death is unpredictable, but if our time together has to end right now, I want it to be together with you, with a smile on our face. No sadness or anything like that. Sure, there could be tears, but I want them to be tears of joy and happiness, knowing that I lived a great life, spending it with the person I love the most. I love you forever, sweetie. From this lifetime to the next one. Now come on, let's get you home safely. Let me take care of you. Everything is going to get better. Trust me.